Sziasztok, Janó vagyok. Közép-Európa első világra szóló podcast csatornáját hallgatjátok Magyarországról. Ez a Budapest.fm.
Hi, my name is Ray, and you're listening to the #1 podcast station in Central Europe, Budapest.fm, podcasting to the world from Hungary.
Welcome back to Budapest, everybody. I am here today with Szedlacskó Ádám, the owner of my personal favorite gym in the entire city. It's sort of a temple to the art and the spirit of bodybuilding, located on the Buda side of the Danube, and that is Flex Gym. Welcome to the podcast, Ádám. Hogy vagy?
Thank you. Welcome.
And today we are going to talk about your story and how you created Flex Gym. Because the first time I stepped foot into that place, I was just blown away. I mean, you walk into Flex Gym and you see action figures, bodybuilding equipment, and 4 levels of a lot of... Five levels, excuse me.
With the ground floor.
I forgot about the ground floor. At 5 levels of just wonderful workout equipment and a lot of very famous people, particularly Arnold Schwarzenegger, who is all over the place, both in his bodybuilding form and in his Terminator form.
Yeah.
So Adam today is speaking with us in his 3rd language. He speaks fluent Hungarian, fluent German. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Yeah, Deutsch wäre besser.
Yeah.
But I try English.
Today he's going to try English, and we're very, very excited to have him here. So how did Flex Gym begin? How did you make this gym?
That was always my dream as a child, to have a gym, because when I went with my grandfather to watch the Harlem Globetrotters basketball play.
Cool.
By the entrance there was a guy who sold the books there, and there was a book from Arnold, the name of My Way to Success, in the Hungarian.
My Way to Success.
Yeah, well, that was.
How do you say it in Hungarian?
Utam a csúcsra.
Utam a csúcsra.
My way to, yeah.
My Way to Success. Cool. So you saw this book when you saw the Harlem Globetrotters with your grandfather.
Yeah. And there was in the book was the story of Arnold's life, training tips, everything about the competitions, the movies, everything about him. And that was so good to read his story and everything. But when I was read it first, I had already the feeling that I read it already. So that was nice story, and I was read it about how much he works for everything. He wanted to travel to America, and that how much training he made for the competitions and for the movies and everything. That was a very nice story. It's like a story for the movies too, I think.
Yeah, it's super inspirational.
From Europe, from a little city, from Graz, from Tel, to arrive to America, to California, to be the world champion in bodybuilding, to make a big success in the action movies or in the movie business. And after, you became the 38th governor from California. So I think it's already a movie story.
And he married into the Kennedy family.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for that story, you just laid it out. I've only ever heard it laid out like that now. From growing up in Austria to being an Austrian immigrant to become a movie star, bodybuilding champion, and the governor of the biggest state population in America is crazy. So that story really, it spoke to you. It was inspirational for you.
Of course, and I have my diabetic, because I'm a diabetic, since 86, and I was always looking for some sports, because I was always have a sports, because I was I born in 75, and I was always an offline kids, because we have at that time no internet, nothing. So just the newspapers or movies. That's it.
Yeah.
There's no internet. So my childhood was very happy because I was playing outside. Now my daughters are playing inside because they're always online. The other kids. It's weird. I don't like this word today.
Yeah, and
so my childhood was much better with bicycle rides, with soccer playing, with everything. Everything was you can do outside. So and then I read Arnold's book, I saw the pictures with his exercises, what you can start at home, because I was this time 12 years old. And I started everything at home with push-ups and sit-ups and everything what you can do at home. And after, I was looking for a gym, but that time in Europe or in Budapest was not so popular, or the bodybuilding in 88, 87. And I find a small gym, and then the trainer let me train there. But not all exercises, because I was too young. So no heavy squats and that's kind of equipment, just base exercises, bench press or
so you were like
biceps curls or triceps curls.
You were like 12, 13 years old then?
Yeah. And after my parents divorced, and I was traveled to Germany, to Düsseldorf.
Oh, cool. And
then after 3 years training, I have my first competition in Essen, in 30 kilometers from Düsseldorf. This is a city, Essen. Then I won my first, the name is Jugendmeisterschaft. That is not junior, younger than the junior. I was 16 years old and I won this one.
Jugendmeisterschaft.
Yeah, as a diabetic, as a how you said it, from another country. No, I was not immigrant. I was living there, but I don't want it to live always, all my life in Germany. That was a part because I was young and I was traveling with my mother. And that time I read so many newspapers in Germany from Muscle and Fitness, Flex magazines. In this time, in Hungary, you didn't find this kind of newspapers. So in everything, the dreams, the ideas, the motivation I get from these newspapers.
Cool.
And I built already in my mind how they must look at gym and how they look, because all the pictures was sending from Gold's Gym in Venice, the mostly of the pictures, and all American brands. So at that time I was not traveling to America. I was 15, 16, 17 years old in this time, and but already I had a dream from America. How they look, how the feeling is, how the atmosphere. And that was always my dream, to have a gym. In Budapest, 1995, they opened the official Gold's Gym in the city.
Okay.
And I heard the commercial in the radio. So, hey guys, we opened the Gold's Gym in Budapest, blah, blah, blah. So I was immediately there in the next day to buy a pass, and I wanted to be a member in this gym. I was starting there to working, to cleaning, beginner personal training. So I was already so I was very proud to be there under this brand.
Right.
As a member. And the
Gold's Gym, that's really the golden age of bodybuilding in America, right? The Venice Beach stuff.
The Venice Beach, but all the other Golds are regular gyms. But the really... the mecca of bodybuilding is in the Venice, Hampton Drive 360. I know the address.
Oh yeah, because I saw in the Flex Gym in Budapest, you guys have that section that's like dedicated to
the golden era.
Golden era.
Yeah, in the golden era, you find the real equipment from the end of 70s and the 80s, and this equipment is from Arnold's friend Albert Bruzek.
Yeah,
and this equipment was used by all the legends. So it's like. As you use the boxing glove from Muhammad Ali. It's the same. And you can use this equipment. This is the biggest motivation in life, I think. You can train with the same shoulder press or bench press machine than Arnold or Sergio Oliva or who else was there?
Who's the guy that was Arnold's friend, the smaller...
Franco Colombo.
Yeah. I like the pictures of them together because you have the contrasts of the bodybuilding styles with the big, super strong, super tall god.
They are best friends, and it's sorry, but Franco passed away in 2019, in 30th of August, and he was friend with Arnold since 65.
Wow.
31 October.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
I love that section, and the benches on the machines are so shiny and 1980s looking, and you get that real feeling.
And believe me, these equipments are built forever. So this is not for 5 years. the quality of the work is much better than today.
Cool. That's awesome. And then, so you were in the Gold's Gym in 1995 and you worked there for a while. Yeah. And then what happened to take you from that experience to being the owner of Flex Gym? When did Flex Gym become a gym?
Yeah, and also the name. So the equipment from this Gold's Gym, there was everything from Flex equipment. There was a brand in the 90s.
Okay.
So all the equipment called Flex equipment. And this gym was closed. It's not far away from your studio. It was closed in 2004. And the owner puts everything in the depot, in the side. And this time I was working as a masseur, as a limo driver. I do so many things in my life, but I never find myself. I was also working in the office, but was wordless. So for me, it was like a prison because I have so many ideas and things to create and do. So the office was for me a prison. I wanted always to do something, but like Arnold said, the 70% of the people hate their job. And this is weird, but this is true. So I am the happiest man in the world that I can do my... This is not the job because sport, this bodybuilding and the sport and the gym is my hobby. So from this time on, I don't need to work.
Yeah. It's a hobby and it's a passion. It's a passion
and
for you.
So I'm very happy. So when I am a little bit sometimes tired or not so motivated, I'm always think, hey man, wake up. You do your best job in the world. This is your hobby, so shut up and do it. So,
I like that. It's a good mentality. So 2004, the Gold...
And after the owner called me in the phone in the 2009, 2010 spring, that Adam, I want to sell all the equipment, from the Gold's Gym that you are working on it, and I don't want to have any time. I don't want to have more in the depot, so I want to sell it. And this time I was running around to become a credit from a bank or from some friends to buy this equipment. So that was okay. I find it the way. Just I didn't have the place. So I have already the equipment without place. And this time I was living near by the gym, and I was walking around this area to find some building where I can put all the machine and where I can start my dream to be true. And I find this place we are now.
Near the Delhi Payudvar.
Yeah. And we started with one floor. Because I didn't have enough money for building the 5 floors gym. So every year I put always the money back to create a little functional training area, to build to bigger locker rooms, to have a place for solarium or for CrossFit or for fighting area or street workout like outside we have. So always 10 years long I build always. I growing my gym. So that was not building in 1 year. So that was building in 10 years.
Nice.
And for this, thank God, I became so many possibilities to have friendship and training sessions with the famous people in the world. So like the first one was Dwayne
The Rock Johnson.
Yeah, he was amazing man and a real sportman and a good guy and positivity. It's really what you see. How you see Dwayne in the new, he's really like this.
It's authentic.
He's working his butt off, like he said, always smiling. He is very good with the other people, with everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I used to watch him when I was a kid as The Rock, and he was always like the favorite of everyone because he has so much charisma. So
and you can believe from 2013. End of May until middle of October, I was opening for him every day the gym. So I saw him, hey, how are you? Hi, Dwayne. I keep your hands.
That's pretty cool. Is that the coolest person that you've met, Arnold Schwarzenegger and The Rock?
No, I have already there Jamie Foxx, Dave Bautista, Josh Brolin, Will Smith.
Wow.
Henry Cavill. Any other actors from another series from Netflix. So
that's cool.
And I everybody became the same attention and hoist what I can give. So I might not
You don't pick
film
favorites.
shakes.
You don't pick favorites.
No.
Everyone's the same.
So if somebody's just from the Netflix series or another guy, so Will Smith, everybody become the same attention and friendship for me. So I like to be that's what I learned from my grandmother. She was always so friendly and helpful with everybody.
Nice.
I think I learned from her this.
You can feel it in the Flex Gym. It's a very welcoming environment. Jó hangulatos nekem.
And that's why I painting in the wall, welcome home.
Oh, nice.
And that means very much. If you read it every day, you will feel it.
And I really like at the entrance, they have the Flex Grill. That is very good for me. After the workout, I would always get dupla cirke, 2 chicken breasts, and the rice and the steamed vegetables. And that was a good feature in the gym.
Yeah, the motto is train, eat, grow. So
train, eat, grow. Because people forget that. They forget how important food is to the bodybuilding, no?
Not just the bodybuilding, everything. When you want to live health, you want to be healthy. So the food is from everything, I think 70%. Because if you can train every day, but if you don't eat the right things, you will not change.
Cool. So that must have been a great journey to have that idea in your head and this passion. And then all of a sudden you have international celebrities coming to Budapest. How do they find out about Flex Gym? Is it their friends tell them you have to go to Flex, you have to see Adam? Or how do they know to go to you?
I think the first guest by Dwayne, his cousin was there. Tanwai Reed, he's stand double by the movies. And he was the first guy who came to my gym and he saw, it looks like an American Glow gym, I think. That was his first reaction because the weights are in pounds, the equipment, the music. So I put for everyone his favorite music on. So I create the atmosphere what you don't want to live. And I am a happiest person in the world because I cannot tell for Dwayne or for Henry Cavill or for Arnold, please say that and that about my gym. That came alone that he tells by one reportage in the TV or by report. Műsor.
In a news report or something.
Report,
yeah.
He talked about his gym that was so good in Flex, and I can't wait to come back. And so for me, that was from my job, the Oscar nomination. It's like when Arnold or Dwayne said, "Thank you for everything. I can't wait to come back to Budapest and to Flex." And you can't believe what I feel. This is not about the money. This is about success. That somebody is happy for your work. Somebody is thankful for your work. Somebody is happy what you do for him. And I think this is, you cannot összehasonlítani.
You can't put a price on it?
Yeah, what is this is the price thing or this is the...
Priceless.
Yeah, this is priceless. Absolutely. So I will not, this feeling, this reaction from these people, I will not change of the whole money in the world because you cannot pay for this. If somebody say the truth from himself.
Wow, you're really living the dream then. And how did you meet Arnold Schwarzenegger? Because you had this dream. Did you meet him after you built the gym or was it before?
After. So I started everything because his book, everything. Yeah. I was a small child. I saw his movie, The Commando, Phantom Commando or Commando, or of course the Terminator, the Conan. And I think, of course, I have daughters. Everything is a big, very, very big thing in my life. But this one is for me after my daughters, the second one that I became a good friends with Arnold. Like we play every day chess and I realized how is it in the real life. And I was, it's differently because if you meet somebody, or no, if you see somebody in the movies or in the news, you don't know what is in the real life. But he's much, much amazing and better in the real life, like what you can believe.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool because he's already pretty good in the celebrity version, so I can't even imagine how cool he must be.
Yeah. 100 times what you can believe.
And the first meeting, how did that happen? How did that come about? He just came to your gym?
In Budapest, they organized a seminar in 2015. And the guy who organized the event, he was looking for me that maybe I want to sponsor or something. I was the first person who thought, yes, of course. And the seminar was planned for September, but something went wrong with the paying or with the sponsors. And the guy said it's impossible to have in September, maybe in February. And this time I was thinking maybe I threw out my money and it will not happen, the seminar, because sometimes it can be happen. You know, somebody organized something and you don't, if you don't have enough sponsors or the organization is bad, everything will be broke down. So after, in the 22 February 2015, the seminar was organized and Arnold came here. And I was his driver with I have a American car, a Navigator.
Oh,
and
cool.
I was that was my coolest
So you
day in
picked
my
up
life.
Arnold Schwarzenegger at the
and
airport.
I was his driving. I was starting to speak of German. And after, next year, that was my first traveling year when I went to America, to California. And my first trip, where was my first trip?
Venice
To
Beach.
Venice, of course. This morning, 5 o'clock, and I was sitting there watching the pictures and the gym and looking everybody how America is, or maybe not in every state, but what I saw in one is everybody's so easy, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, how are you, man? They are not interesting of the answer, but everybody asks you, how are you?
That's what I always say. People think Americans are so friendly, but it's sometimes just on the surface.
This is just a question, how are you? But nobody interested of that. So, the first morning, I was training there, and in the morning, because I was with my family there, Arnold came with his bike for working out, and I met him again. Hey, I'm Adam, from Budapest, and we were starting to talk. We are starting talking of life, of everything. And the biggest thing.
And he remembered you. He remembered you. That's cool.
After they shooted Terminator 6 in Budapest, and that was the moment. From that time, we became a real friends, because he come daily to my gym because he remembered of me. I put his music on. I was taking care of the whole team, and I think he feel that I give everything from my heart, not because I wanted to have something or anything from him. Just I was happy to see him with his friends for the workout, and I give it everything, every day from my heart.
That's beautiful.
And after he invited me to his house in the Christmas party, and we meet in California, and from that time we have I can say daily contact.
Do you think it's like you're living inside a movie or something that this happened? I mean, you were...
No, this is better than the best movie what you can see in your life.
Wow. So you're someone that really lived out his dream. You must feel very grateful for that.
And this is very interesting, because I always missed the attention from my father.
Uh-huh.
What I told you before, he was a little bit drinking, and so I was always hungry to hear from him, Adam, I am proud of you, or you do it as well. So a boy, he needs this from his father. And I never became this from him, because, as told you, I never drank alcohol in my life. I was always doing something. I was working always, and I never became these good words from him. So, and now, thank God, I become everything from Arnold. So it's a friendship, a little bit father and son connection for myself inside somewhere. Of course, I cannot tell him you are my father, but because he's a little bit older than me, I always respected his life, his everything what he did for his career. I always look at this company is not alone. You must working every day for like this success, like a sport, like a movie, or like a governorship, or you can work, but it's not everything. It's also a little bit luck. But he was the right person. He's a very, very positive, the most positive person that I know in my life. I always ask him tips. How can you be so positive?
Is that the main lesson that you've taken from him, is to stay positive all the time?
Yeah.
Is there any other lessons? Like what's something that you think about daily, about a lesson that he's taught? Just to work really hard and...
Yeah, but you know, it's hard because I don't want to tell everything what he say. Just a little bit part of what I can tell you or for the people, but I don't want to
just
tell
talk
private
about.
thing. Yeah,
of course. That's just cool in itself that you can even say that. Well, I have some private communications with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And then what about the atmosphere in Flex Gym? It's located in Déli pályaudvar in the Buda side. And where do most of the customers come from? All over Budapest?
All over. I think from the circle of 30 kilometers. Because our location is very good. I like Buda more than Pest. So I was born in Buda. I was living in Buda always.
Where were you born?
In the 12th district. So if somebody, the Hungarian people is talking like, where are you from? From Budapest, but from Buda. You know, so it's a very funny, but Pest is the city side and the Buda is where the mountains are. And I was growing up there to have so many bicycle rides and playing playgrounds in the mountain. I love the Buda.
Yeah, me too, because I'm in Hungary 3 years now, and the first 2 years I lived on Pest, on Dohány utca. But now I live on Buda side, on Lovas út, Logodi utca.
This first district.
First district. Yeah. But I always run up into the hills near like the Kisvábhegy and the Tizenegyedi kerületben and Tizenkettődi kerületben, and it's very beautiful over there.
So the location is good because there is the south train station, the Déli pályaudvar.
Yeah.
There are the buses, the tram, the metro, and the schools. Everything is there in one location.
Did you think about this when you...
No, not really.
But now it's like, it's
the best location.
That's very good. So people can travel not just from the city center, but from the suburbs and the other areas.
And even to travel from Pest, with the car, maybe it takes 40 minutes, but with the metro, 10 minutes. Because you come up from the metro and it's 100-meter walk.
But I noticed you guys don't do speciality in cardio. It's mostly weightlifting, right? I mean, you have cardio machines, but it's not the...
So you never visit my third floor? No, that is the answer.
No, I visit the third floor, but it's not the focus of the gym. The focus is more on...
the third floor is where we have the grass for the sledge. There is a big functional training area, the fighting area, and the cardios, the Stairmaster.
Oh, of course. You have you have like 30 treadmills and a few bikes and things like that. Yeah.
And the very good that we have all over the gym 180 windows. So the bright sunshine is coming. This is energy. This is positive, I think.
Well, that's the building is very interesting because it's this tall building, and you don't see many buildings that tall in Budapest.
I think this is the tallest now and the oldest from the big buildings. I
went to the 7th floor because the Schlager FM, and I went to make an interview there. And so I went to the top, and I was like, oh my God, I brought my workout equipment. And so after the interview, I just went down to the gym and had a little exercise. So that was nice. But it's a very unique building. You can see it from a mile away.
Yeah, the building was built in the 60s.
In the 60s.
63, I think.
Cool.
So from outside, it's not so modern, but inside everything, the elevator, the windows, the air conditioning is new.
Yeah. And what's it like the day in the life of a gym owner? Do you have time to work out? Do you have time to do things? Are you always busy?
No, you make your time, like Arnold said. He said, I'm pissed off if somebody says, I don't have time. Arnold said, you make that time. You have 24 hours. You have 6 hours for sleep. Okay, somebody say, I want to sleep more. And then I recommend sleep faster. So you have 6 hours. Then you have, 1 hour with friends, schmoozy, to talk about, or read. But you have the 40 minutes for working out. You can have bicycle ride or running or yoga at home, but you need to do 40 minutes. If somebody don't make for himself the time, it's a lie, or you are lazy.
Right. You can always find
40
time.
minutes you need to find a way. He do always training.
Is that how much you work out every day? 40 minutes or more than that?
I working on more, so 1 hour minimum.
Cool.
But he just say 40 minutes minimum. So for 40 minutes you must have for 24 hours.
And then is there a lot of other things you have to do during the day for the gym, like maintenance or contracts and employees and things?
Everything you have.
Yeah, so
always we have always to fix something, to repair something. It's 5 floors. I'm not sitting never like looking around what to do. So I have always something.
That's cool.
But this is good.
And it's a real community, the Flex Gym. I see a lot of, I'm not really friends with a lot of people, but I always see friendships and people talking, eating, they're talking by the equipment. So it seems like you have a real sense of community there, no?
Yes, it's a community, yeah. But every gym I think is a community. Because there are different gyms. Some gyms more wellness, they have more saunas, they're not so concentrated of trainings. My gym is everything about training. My spa part of the saunas and everything is not so big or popular like in the wellness gyms, but here's the full story about the training.
Yeah, I like how you have some signs about not to use the cell phone and things like that. Right? No.
I wrote the rules so funny way. So if you can lift the weights, you can put it back. It's your it's a check.
Sweat?
It's your sweat. You can wipe it off, or no fucking flip flop, or like it's not a Starbucks. It's no Wi-Fi. It's no Starbucks.
Yeah, that's what it was. No Wi-Fi Starbucks.
No Wi-Fi. This is no Starbucks. But this is a funny way. But just I wanted the people saw the really way how to working out, because I don't believe in this world where everybody pushing the
phones.
That's make me crazy.
It's crazy. Especially when you're working out, you need to be, or you should be focused and paying attention.
You must have the healthy middle. You must stay there, because the internet is like a drug or worse.
Do you not use your phone a lot, or?
I use for transfer the money or look my emails, but I'm not hanging out all the day in the social media to watching who, where, what they do. And everything is fake.
Yeah.
You see somebody who looks amazing or very nice, like a girl, looks amazing. And she's nice. She's happy. She's with expensive clothing. She in a very nice place. And all of them is fake. So, I can believe now what my children or this younger generation do it, watching this picture all the day, you will get depressed from this.
For sure.
Because you say, oh my God, she's so happy, she looks so good, she has wonderful clothes, and I'm sitting here, and from this, when you see all the time that another people are looking so good and they are so happy, then you feel yourself very sad.
You start to compare.
So I understand the younger generation why they have so many depressed people.
Mm-hmm.
From the internet, from the social media.
And then it doesn't help with the coronavirus also, because
this is worse. The online school, it's
terrible.
Terrible.
So that must be very challenging to own a gym during the coronavirus time, no?
The first time, so 1 year before, we needed to close from 3 o'clock. And that was also idiot thing, because what's happened after 3 o'clock? Before 3 o'clock is no virus, and after 3 o'clock you have a virus. So the problem with that was that the people was ending the works and the schools after 4 o'clock. But I closed the gym at 3 o'clock. So mostly of the people didn't came to my gym in the afternoon until the 9 o'clock in the night. But the owners say, you are open, here is your bill. So I have not the possibility to pay so much bill. So from 3-4 months long, I made a huge minus from this.
Yeah, it's affecting a lot of people, but the gym and Konditorem, it's very, very hard. And they said, I was reading some studies that gyms are actually pretty safe, right? Or they're not so dangerous to be.
You must not overthinking about this, because if you're working out and you want to go to the gym, but you don't feel yourself 100% good, you will not starting to cleaning your room at home, or you will not starting to go to the gym because you're not feel well. So this is the best test to go or not go, because if you are weak or you feel something, you will not train. You will not lift weights when you have fever. No, so this is
That's a good point. Yeah. Unless you're a real crazy person. But either way, you would think that the gyms, they're very important. They're very important for people's personal.
Most important for your immune system. If somebody is afraid, or somebody is caring about the virus, he should have the vaccine. But another way, if for you is the weather cold, you will take a jacket. When you have the virus, why you don't do something for your immune system? Why you don't take the vitamins? Why you are not working out? It's exactly the same important like to have a jacket in the winter.
Yeah.
To always working out. I'm not talking just to the gym. I don't want to make commercial for the gyms. I talk about sport. Any sport is important. You need for the immune system. You can see some pictures from the Russian kindergarten. The kids are running out in the snow, and they are going back to the kindergarten. And this kind of children, they're training so hard and doing everything so hard. They were never sick, never. Or when they get sick, they comes more faster out from the betegshég.
From being sick, from sickness. So they heal quicker, they recover quicker. And in the Hungarian culture, there's not as much emphasis on the working out, or
in the 80s, yes. But today, this generation, sorry, not everybody, but the mostly are. They're going with the cars and they have this, and in the 80s was much harder. It
was the transition also from the communism to the...
Yeah, but this is not just for Hungary, for every country in the world. Before was everything more harder, I think, to get to the school, to get to the training. Today, it's harder for the generation to have adventures or memories, good memories, because everybody's online. You have not really memories from outside. You see everything in the internet. But example, in Germany, I was going with every day, like Arnold, with a bicycle to the gym every Sunday, 20 kilometers, and to home. Little bit rain, I was going with them. Just in a very bad weather, I was using the tram. So I like things for what you need to work. Not just having your öletbe esik.
Your laptop, or
no? When you get something ready.
Oh, yeah. When you have it, just I don't know the exact word, but I know what you're saying. When you just have this immediate stuff like the Wolt and the Bolt and
the whole food you get in the table.
The whole food you get in the table. You just get it all, and there's no work put in, and it feels better when you can actually earn something and get it for yourself. No.
So it's very hard to. It's also hard to show for my daughters. You know.
How old are your daughters?
15 and 17 already. It's very hard teenager time.
Of course.
Oh my God.
Of course.
So it's I say always, not everything come in a second, like in the internet. You open something, you see something and you order it. The next day is there, and this.
We say instant gratification. Yeah. You get the gratification or the feeling right away.
Exactly.
The dopamine comes in.
It's come in the same second. No.
So what do we do? How can we teach the younger generation to be healthier?
This is a good and big question. Because when I tell them that go out and meet with friends, they look at me, where I go out? Why? I can communicate with the internet. It's very hard. It's like, for me, they are a little bit like zombies from the internet. And many people, when you look around in the city, when you are going with the car or you are walking, you see people, they're watching their phone, and they're walking down front of the car because they are in another world.
Yeah. I saw a picture the other day. It was from, I think, Paris in 1985. And it was a bunch of people in a cafe. And I noticed something was weird because there was nobody with their phones. They were all sitting outside.
There was no phone.
And there was no phone. And it was like, you forget what that looks like. Because now if you go to a cafe in Paris or Budapest, you see at least 50%.
Everybody's iPad or iPhone or everything, yeah. But it's not just Paris. All over the world. From Dubai to Los Angeles or from Denmark to Australia.
You've traveled a lot, huh?
Yeah, but mostly to America.
Mostly to America?
Yeah. But everywhere is the same.
Yeah.
So when you arrive to Amsterdam to have your connection or you are in Paris, everywhere is the same sick internet world.
It's a shame. But I guess we have to be positive in some respects. And
well, of course, they have also good side. Everything have a good and a bad side. But if you are not, if you cannot handle this, it's all just the bad side. For depression, no personal connection, no real world.
And it's hard. It's literally addicting. Like you said before, it's like a drug.
It's a drug. Internet is a drug. Or the social media, not internet, because there are many very important and good things that you can read it about history, or you can load down your music in very amazing good sites. But if somebody is weak for this, and you're starting to look in the social media, somebody like a 12 years old kid or a 10 years old kid, this is a drug.
It's true. You guys. And what do you like to do to relax? What are some of your other hobbies besides exercise and building gyms?
What I love to do is to clean my old-timer car. I have an old 64 Cadillac.
Oh, nice.
I love to clean the car, to everything to be shiny. And sometimes I have a Bluetooth speaker in the car. I put in mine... I wanted to say the singer name. Who sing the New York?
Oh, Frank Sinatra.
Sorry, yeah. I just
no. Of course, yeah. I'm just smiling because it's
so mostly I heard all their music. I love it. The 50s, 60s. I put my music on and I drive my car to Balaton or to everywhere.
Nice.
Sunny. So then I feel a little bit like in California.
Yeah, I mean. Not the ocean, but the Hungarian Ocean, the Balaton. You like the Balaton a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to a few places on the Balaton. It's beautiful. Sunsets is my favorite part. The colors are amazing. Do you have anywhere else in Hungary that you like to go besides the Balaton?
No, my favorite is the Balaton. Or any part of the Balaton, or the north side, where it's not exactly, you're not in the lake, but it's a very nice area there.
Last year I went to the Balaton Fured, and that was, and Tihan, and that was so gorgeous.
Yeah, like Tihan. No, I love it because it's 60 miles from Budapest. It's not too much to drive, and you are just in another place in the city, in the land.
Nice.
After 60 miles, so it's not a long drive. Enough with your old-timer is enough. Then I arrive, I drink a coffee, and enjoy every second. I can enjoy the life, really.
That's good.
To smell in the air there, in the Balaton, you have another fragrances in the air.
You're a true Hungarian romantic.
It's very nice.
Nice, I like that. Do you work out when you're in the Balaton? Is there any gyms up there?
By the hotels. No, mostly I go there, I spend my day there, and I come back. But in the weekends, mostly I don't train. I train Monday to Friday.
Cool. And what do you think about the future of Flex Gym? What's the next step? Are you looking to expand, or is now just the time to let the dust settle with the coronavirus? And
I wait that because I need to work this minus back. So from the last 1 year. But it's not because of me, because right. I was not have the attention for my gym, or I throw my money out for any things in my life, or because I was not there. I wanted to working, but was not possible. So I the first and most important thing is that I work back for the building my minus, my credit.
Right, I'm sure it's a common problem.
And just enjoy the life, because I don't want to collect money. I want to collect adventures and experiences. So my first trip, I want to go to Arnold, and we go to the bike ride or training, or we play the chess. That's the most important. I'm not counting my money because, of course, you are watching for your life and it's important, but for me it's not everything. You need the money for pay the bills, but the money is not a living thing. So this is just a material. But many people are they love so much the money. There's nothing else is in the world. But this is just a thing, what we use it, and it's come and go. And I'm not talking about you throw out your money in the window for parties or for crazy things. No, I never throw out. But I always say I just want to have one thing. I want to work in a chill. So without Corona, or I just want to work. I don't want to have 10 gyms, or I don't want to have 6 apartments. Of course, I have everything, so I'm very happy with my life.
And do you still live in the Tizen Cadillac?
Yes.
Cool.
So I'm very happy. I have everything. So, I always say you have 2 hands. You can only wear 1 watch. Why you want 20? That means you can have more watches. You know what I want to tell you about this. So
that's a good phrase. And that watch you're wearing right now, that's from Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Yeah. So I will not sell this for $100 million because this is
priceless.
Priceless. Yeah, it's from your friend. It's like your watch from your parents. This is for my. So my life is that dreams come true or more. This is not a dream. This is more.
Beautiful. And do you have anything else that is on your mind about gyms or thoughts about Hungary, thoughts about Budapest?
No, I think the best thing what you can do in your life to collect experiences. So if somebody have that possibility, they need to travel everywhere. Not okay. I travel now mostly to America, but you need to look for historical places, for go to concerts. I say just experiences, because when you get old, I'm talking now I'm 45 just, but I believe in this. When you are old and you cannot go anywhere, you will living from these experiences what you have before. Like you can watch in the photos or videos or maybe just in your mind. This is the most. If you don't take experiences, why you are living? For what? For working?
That's great advice. I really like that. That's something that I try to do in my own life, is to live in the moment and be present. But sometimes it's hard.
Well, this is a good Hungarian thing. We always say you are not living for working. You are working for living.
Right. How do you say that in Hungarian?
Nem azért élünk, hogy dolgozzunk, azért dolgozunk, hogy éljünk.
That's a good one.
I believe in this thing.
Magyar wisdom.
Yeah. So you are not born for just working. You are born for working, and after that you enjoy your life. You can enjoy from what you're working for this money. You need to enjoy your life because you have just one life. I believe in this, and this life is very short. I'm already 45, and I don't know how it's happened, because before yesterday I was just 25. You know what? I'm joking, but everything goes so fast, and from 40, everything goes double so fast.
Really, 40? That was the year that it just went. Yeah. That's scary, because it's already starting for me to get quicker and quicker. I'm 29.
Come. This is before we have this cassette recorder radio. This is the side B already. You turn the
right. You flip it over. Yeah,
or the CD. This is the side of B.
Well, you know, with advances in modern science, you could live to be 120. Nobody knows, but no, it's true. It is, and it just goes quicker and quicker. And then things like this coronavirus happen. It's like a whole year from your life, and all of a sudden you wake up and now a year's gone. And well, I guess
it will not go away, but everybody needs to take for this something. So not just vaccine and sitting at home and afraid. No, you need to working out, take vitamins, and do something for your immune system. That was the sign for everyone, I think. who somebody sitting at home every day and look the TV and drink the beer or eating the pommes frites or the chips. This is enough. Wake up and do something for your health.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I think a lot of people, they're waiting for coronavirus to be over. One day it's just magically, but no, we're already living post coronavirus, and now it's time to gradually be healthier and healthier and healthier.
And we have the worst statistic here in Hungary. Everybody, so in the percent, I don't know how many percent of the people they are overweight. They have the diabetic, they have the high blood pressure, and self-mort.
Mm-hmm. In Hungary, it's the worst statistics. Yeah. Well, now we're unfortunately seeing in Hungary a lot.
So this is what the governors say to say for everybody, that maybe I help you for the companies, for the people to get a discount by the gyms or sport. They need to prefer. If not, they will going to the doctor. Where is better to sitting, by the doctor or in the gym?
That's a good point. Actually, it's much better to sit in the gym, I would think.
It's painful,
yeah,
but no pain, no gain.
No pain, no gain. I love that you have a lot of sayings on the walls of the gym. Like you have a lot of the quotes from The Rock and the different people. They're inspirational. I mean, to walk around.
Or another very important, if somebody want to do something, they find a way. If not, they find the excuse.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's true. It's true.
It's true. Yeah, it's very hard sometimes to stay motivated, but you always have to remind yourself of these things.
Or sweat is fat crying, or like that.
Sweat is fat crying. That's a good
one.
Or
where there are also funny things there. Cardio, is that Spanish? Or
Cardio, is that Spanish? Yeah. That's very good. You have any other ones?
Of course it's heavy, that's why it's called weight.
Nice. Yeah, I felt instantly at home in the gym because you have a lot
or you 5-7 times down, stand up 8. That is what Arnold's saying. He have the best seminars with motivation. The falling is not. Don't be afraid to fail. He say always. Don't be afraid to fail, because the különbség.
The difference
between a winner and a loser is the winner standing up. You fall, get up. Fall and get up. If you don't get up, there is a loser. It doesn't matter that you fall. If you don't try to get up, you are a loser.
Nice.
But falling is not bad, because also he said Michael Jordan was the best basketball player over the time. But everybody talking about 3,000 shots, great shots what he did. But Jordan say, I missed already 9,000. But nobody talking about this.
That's true.
Yeah. So
that's cool. So Arnold's given you a lot of wisdom. For me, because I didn't have a supportive father either, but because he died, he passed away. Mm-hmm. So when I was young,
sorry.
No, it's happened a long time ago, but I was lucky, just like you had Arnold, but I had my grandfather, and he would always tell me many lessons about things like a woman who could lift up a car because she had to save her daughter or something, or you can always reach higher if you want to make the motivation the right thing. So it's very good to have these wise.
Everybody needs a good example.
Yeah.
But the 5 rules or 6 what Arnold have, it's not just for bodybuilders or somebody for the fitness era. This is for everybody that have a dream. This is the first, have a dream. The second is work your butt off. Work everything, because if you are not working, maybe somebody else is doing everything for this. The third is don't be afraid to fail. Ignore the naysayers. For every of the rules, he have a long story, and you can watch this one is good with the internet to look the good things.
Yeah.
And the 5 is the best, that always give back for your country, for your community, or for your people. So if you live this way, you will success. I will not talking that you will be billionaire. Just you make your right way, your thing, your life.
Cool. That's very good advice. Köszönöm szépen, Adam. You got anything else you want to get off your chest?
No. And of course, by the end, sorry for if I don't say something good of English. My German is much better. My Hungarian and my German is much better, but I try to say everything of English, and I hope everybody understood what I wanted to tell.
Honestly, I think it was perfect. That was very concise. You gave me a lot of wise and wonderful things to say, and I'm sure the people will.
And I'm so sorry that I forget Frank Sinatra. So that was a.
It's all right. He won't hold it against you. But just like Arnold, he went to America and he didn't speak that great English. So I think it's a very good example to just try your best, and that's how.
And of course, he have also good examples because the managers was he looking for when he wanted to be a movie star. And they always say, Arnold, what you want with your name? Schnitzel, or what you want with your name? And you are so huge. We have idols like Dusty Hoffman or smaller guys, sex symbols. And in your crazy German accent, how you cannot be a movie star. And after the Terminator, the regisseur said, if we would not have Arnold, we needed to build one. So this is true. James Cameron said that.
Cool.
If we would not have Arnold, we need to build one.
That's
and the crazy accent, you remember, I'll be back, or hasta la vista.
He used it to his advantage.
Because his crazy accent.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best part about Arnold is that he has that crazy accent. Yeah. So good on you for persevering with the English. It was great. It was really, really, really good. Köszönöm szépen.
Thank you to be here.
Cool.
Sziasztok.
Sziasztok mindenkinek. That was Adam from Flex Gym. One of my favorite episodes yet. And we will see you again for much more Talking with Willie.